And good morning, everybody, and or good whatever it is to you. My name is K-Hug. You can call me Kyler. Today is episode number 15. I know it's been a while of our Let's Play series. It's been life's gotten life's taken a hold of the reins. I no longer have control, so I've been a little busy. I apologize for that, but I've been playing a lot in the off time. I am also realizing that on the other screen I have something else going on where you can hear me. All right, apologize for that. Let's get ourselves. Well, that's not what I was looking for. Let's get ourselves on in to what we're doing today. Maybe let Minecraft load up here. All right, and welcome back. And as you can see, first things first is we have our wings still, which was an issue. Um, last episode we defeated the dragon. First time doing that in ages. Um, so that was interesting. Oh, you know what? I forgot to Happy National Scrapple Day. I think that's pretty much the day you just eat a bunch of scraps. You hodgepodge mix together whatever you want, and for a meal that day. So I think that's what National Day is. There wasn't a National Day if I'm being real honest. So that's what we're going with. I gotta tab out of here real quick because I noticed this is not available. There we go. Alrighty. So let me just get right into the updates. Where to start? I changed my FOV a little bit, so everything, my vision is now wider, which it stretches the game out a little bit, but I can see more of my peripheral, which is nice. Okay, so let's start with this. We've always had this haul done, and I have now gone out of my way and finished this side finally. I really just want to get get the Dyson finalized because it's been annoying not having this. And we got a couple more villagers here. We're kind of working on our armor enchants on this half, so protection, depth strider, and then wait for the little guy to grow up. We maxed all the guys we have out. They're not the armor's not great, but it's diamond armor that we can put other enchants onto. But we got all 4 pieces there. Okay, so I think that's all the updates here. You'll notice we're missing a lot of boxes here, and all of our stuff is slowly getting moved, and I'll show you that transition here in a minute. We also grabbed, this is kind of our, I don't know why I'm storing this here. This is our villager box. It's got all of our lecterns, emeralds, stuff when we're doing our trading. So I'm just gonna plop it over here for now. I wanted it to be kind of vibrant green, and it kind of came out murky, muddy green. That's all right. So yeah, we've been doing this, and I've actually been doing a lot of AFK. So I've used that one. Our sugarcane farm's filling up. We did spend an entire day, not entire day, entire one of my work days, I guess, class days. It's not work, same thing. AFK in our fish farm to give it a try, and this was the bounty. Got plenty of. We threw a ton of saddles away, a ton of crappy armor, but then we filled a box full of enchanted books. There's some good ones in here that we'll may use. I think I took all the better ones out already. Sharpness, that's not bad. But anyways, so we got that going for us. So update number 2. We are working the Dyson from the bottom up using dirt, obviously. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to finish that up here in the next couple of days. And close that up, close the top up, and then we'll be able to put the rest of our farms in here. And then the next update was, I got to do it. Pay attention to the left-hand side here. And we'll put it back. Why does that seem like they didn't do anything? I worked my butt off. Am I not close enough? What's going on here? Alright, well, we dug. Oh, there's still some green. The green regrew. It was dirt, so you didn't really see progress. But unfortunately, we'll see if this one's got any updates. Maybe a little bit of change there on the edge. I don't know. But we're going to hop down there and take a look at it. So before, last time I got on, this was still an entire box. It had these edges on all 4 sides. It was easier to build a box. And I've mined this down, mined that corner down. So now we're getting, and I've filled this side in, as you can see. So we've got our shape. We just got to shave that side down. And then I'm going to wait for a beacon before I remove all this. We dug, I think, like a 9 by 3 hole here in the center. Just to kind of get the depth. You can see the depth. It's a long ways down. So we're going to hop down there. That's actually where our biggest progress is at. We're skilled flyers. All right, we are in. This is kind of what we're working on now. I'm just going to land up here for now. So I was just going to clear this room out, make it big, wide open for all of the facilities we'll need when we get down here. But this is the crater. This is the impact point for the Dyson. So we've made this kind of crash landing. I need to get some more hidden light sources underneath here. Major spawn problem, you can see, of slimes over here. And I think there's one over here too. So we need to find that chunk. And maybe fence it off for now. We'll see. Maybe we'll build a little slime farm there. Just to keep them from running around down there crazy. But yeah, we started with the dark and worked our way out, and then it'll just be smooth stone the rest of the way through. You know, we got a lot of clearing to do. My original plan was this, and having some walkways, but I was like, that looks unnatural. This is supposed to be a natural crash, and then mined out around it. So, yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. It'll look a lot better when there's not a bunch of crap in the way. Ouch. And like, you know, obviously with that has come the treacherous chest monster of just, I mean, yeah, that may look like I would just have a bunch of resources down here, but then you get in like chests like this, and there's tools, and there's emeralds, and there's yeah. So a sorting system is in progress. We won't work on that today because it's gonna take a while. So I dug down straight from outside. So this is actually the edge of that circumference above. So we're going to burrow in this direction. It's going to be our hall with all of our storage hall kind of in here. Maybe we'll continue the mine on the back side of this where we'll have the carts bring all the stuff back to us. But yeah, we got to slowly clear this out. But that is not the most important thing we're going to do. It's not what we're leaning to do today. I could take the ladder, but you know what? I have wings now. I'm limited on rockets, which I'll update you on that in a minute. Oh, and we're limited on life with those things flying around. I think the villager breeder is still working all right. Yep. Okay, let's get ourselves in here. Man, having a Elytra, it's been a long time coming. Let's. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep real quick just to get rid of this guy. I think I have a bed in my inventory. We'll sleep this off real quick. Perfect. So we'll wait for him to grow up. We're gonna get another enchant there. We need to see like the rest of the chance we want for armor. Yeah. So as you can hear, we're gonna do something about that. The outside of the sphere is dark at night, except for a few pock marks that I put a lantern in there and covered it up. But clearly, mobs are spawning consistently, so we'll figure something out for that. And then I thought, you know, if we want any more enchants, yeah, I don't really have any other reason for this floor up here. So maybe in these corners. Maybe we'll do something different on this side, but on the other side over here, depending on what we're looking for, I may do like the odd and ends enchants, like, you know, a section here and a little section there, just to kind of close this in. This will just be, you know, this is obviously our entrance. We'll have some villagers here, and maybe these will be our odds and ends guys like Fletchers, get some sticks so we can just, you know, because getting sticks is pretty easy. Just trade for emeralds before we use them, rather than just using paper all the time. But yeah, our next big, and we'll have to come back, I guess, anyways. Our next big thing I will show you is through here. It's gonna look a little familiar at first, but like I said, I've been doing a lot of. The problem is I've been doing a lot of building, a lot of deconstruction, I guess, instead of construction, and so like, keeping our tools up and our armor, especially our Elytra. Doing mending has been really difficult for the longest time because I had to run around and kill mobs or like wait and get like coal and mine it with the fortune to make sure not step on the orbs, not click the XP, collect it on. Yeah, so it's been such a monotonous project. We also need to start working on these roadways, closing these in. I wanted to kind of do a cool design with these instead of just these crude pathways. I thought about maybe using some of the basalts and stuff, or maybe some of the soul. Nope. Okay, we're just gonna walk away, and creating. You know, kind of recreating the soul biome, has maybe some rib cages you walk through. We'll see if we have time for all that. It's a lot of tiny, tedious work. We'll continue through here. We should go find ourselves another Elytra, honestly. I need more shulkers as well, so maybe 25 rockets. I'm pretty confident. Okay, so here's the update. Head down so I don't spoil it. This is pretty common. I've made one before, and it's not any more special, and I honestly didn't really even, well, I didn't watch a video on how to build one of these because it's pretty straightforward. what I've watched other YouTubers that have had these in place. Oh well, you can see, nope. So yeah, that is this bad boy. So what this is an Enderman, an Ender, so it's called. Well, yeah, when they fall down because there's an Endermine up top and a chest, and then we just sit here and we. The only unfortunate thing is I miscalculated, and there are 2 taps. I really wish I would have done it correct the first time, and then been a one-hit kill, especially when it comes to like my shovel. We could, really? Usually I don't get hit. We could modify it later. The only problem being with Bedrock is the fact that everything is the fact that there's a 10 Enderman cap, so this thing will only produce 10 Enderman like in a bulk. So you can sit here for it's about 30 seconds. You have 10 Enderman, you kill them, you wait another. So it is a little tedious to sit here and stare at a blank screen for a while, if I'm being honest. But I'm also curious if my Minecraft audio is working. You guys may be listening to a blank screen. I can't tell right now. Oh, we wanted to see if we can find End Island. I think we're gonna. Yeah, maybe we use the end portal. So let's go ahead and just grab a couple live enders real quick. I was gonna fly out there, but sometimes it's 1,000 blocks, and that might take all my rockets, and we'll be able to get back. So let's just grab a stack of these, and we can use these to get somewhere farther, as long as they land on the leaves. Oh, don't miss. Woof. Bye. Alright, our end thing over here. Now Minecraft seems to be working. However, I am going to turn it up real quick because Minecraft is really quiet. So I apologize if you haven't been able to hear anything so far. I didn't realize how crazy quiet Minecraft was. We'll try that out for a change. There we go. Now you guys can hear some stuff. You're walking, jumping. No, I'm sorry, that was quiet the whole time. Okay, so we'll head out here. We could just go back to the original one. We have wings, so we can't really take fall damage and die this time. Well, we had them before, I guess, and then we decided to fight Spiderman. But okay, so if I remember right, you just stand. We screwed this up last time, and then we ended up hurting ourselves. So we just boop. All right. Yep, we are here. Look at that, free XP. This is what I'm talking about. I didn't even look at you. Would you buzz off? Alright. Let's just fly in a straight direction. We're going to stay at negative 912-ish. And this is going to be way more efficient than endlessly running back and forth. We've got to be cognizant of our... Well, first off, the world's got to render a little quicker so we can see something. But we got to be a little cognizant of our rockets. We use 3, so we don't run ourselves out. How about really, I just kind of want to grab a second elytra because I know my luck. What's going to happen is what happened last time, and then we're not going to be able to get to it, and we're going to lose it after all of this work. But these things have been really hard to find. Haven't had a lot of luck in this department. We are getting out here a ways, so maybe that'll change some things. It's really hard not having an exuberant amount of rockets, so I can just blast myself out here using 60 rockets or so. But we'll just keep going. When we get down to 10, we'll turn around. Hopefully we find something before then. I know we're running out already. I'm already 2,000 blocks away from where I was. I haven't found one yet. It's ridiculous. Okay, well this is going about as expected. This is the trouble we had before. On foot we were running around trying to find this dang thing. Try to stay in between these islands so we can see something. Well, this may be a venture lost again. I guess while we're flying around, what else can we talk about? Yeah, so we had some big plans. I'll finish the Dyson. I mean, these are things I'll do off stream, obviously, so it's not just painstaking watching. However, we are going to do a build on stream today, since I do have a little extra time, so we honestly need to hurry and do it. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm wasting time in the build. Hopefully we can finish it. So I'll show you that. We do have a place already set up and ready to go. I just don't remember what I needed for resources, so let's go visit, probably go back to base, and then come back. Alright, so I said I'd go until about now. And I'm not seeing anything, so we can just turn around. If I run out of rockets, I'm going to be really upset. We know we have one. We died about 500, 2,000, so we could have flown straight to that one. I really just wanted to find another one. I don't know how far apart these things spawn, and why oh, hey! There you go. You just got to complain a little bit. Well, perfect. Let's get our axe out and get ready to fight our way through here. Get this first guy here. I mean, if this thing tags us, we're fine. Because we are better than everybody here. And we have wings now, so knock me off, I dare you to. Take that dragon head. I want to actually take one of these places and completely deconstruct it, because I'd love to use the blocks for building. Is there anything special in this one? Instant health. I think it's kind of the typical. I think it's what we found in the last one too. Maybe that's just the standard of what they do now. Okay. And that's what we were here for. Perfect. And we got some Frostwalker boots, a decent shovel, decent pickaxe. They get a lot of good gear here in the end. You know, we're just gonna take this chest because we're greedy. I saw a load of diamonds there. What else did we get? Some protection, some feather falling, another efficiency pick. Yeah, so this is excellent. I'm going to actually, you know what? We're going to be intelligent about this. I do have a couple brain cells that bounce around up there every once in a while. I'm going to note this down. Negative 1100, 3700. Now we have the coordinates in case we ever want to come back here. I can just look at my little notepad here and sit next to the stream and get ourselves right back here. So, but I would like to kill as much of these shulkers as possible. So we'll head over to the regular building. I mean, there's always one that spawns on the outside of this, but you know, we're not going to work by here. We're going to start from the outside, we're going to work our way in. So we're going to go to the bottom. Oh. Okay. Let's go ahead and eat while we're over here. Wait for it. There we go. This is exactly how I died last time. Being stuck right here in all the intermittent. Yep. Let's work our way up. You know, we're a little less worried this time. Before we were stressed out because if we die, we're out here in the middle of nowhere with all of our gear. But now I feel pretty confident that I won't just splatter. May take some fall damage in this room because these are be hard to fly in this little cavern anyways. But let's just head on up. I do have other good news. I don't know if this keyboard's really clacky for everybody. I can't hear. I should go back and watch my streams, but I do have new keyboards, a new keyboard and mouse coming soon, so you don't have to listen to my clickety clacks anymore. Nothing special. You know, they're not like a gaming ones, but they're quiet ones, and that's all we want. I don't know how he got that off. I need to figure out, do the research on the wiki and find out what the rates are and the spawning parameters for these things, so we can actually build maybe a shulker spawner out here on one of these islands. Probably the closer one, we'll find one. I think that one's like 500 feet. Oh, wish I would have just accepted this earlier. Oh, you're lucky. There's a berm right here, and I can't. There we go. Perfect. Well, we'll figure out how to make one of these, because it'd be so much nicer just to be able to just harvest the heck out of these. Oh, I wanted that. I don't know where he went. Did he go up? Up would not be good. I hate when they teleport. Because now I can't get my loot out of them. How many of these things do I have? 3? I'd like to get like 6 or something. You know, if we can get a couple more chests made, that would be ideal. Yep, that's the fall damage I'm worried about. I'm not worried about any other fall damage. It's the fall damage in this little mate. Okay, I just did this jump 3 times in a row. Jeez. I question how I've survived playing Minecraft for all these years. Guess we'll just keep going up. Oh, I thought he was gonna hit me. I'm trying to get hit by one of these. I can just float up, maybe. Come on, buddy. Seriously. Alright. That is what we were trying to avoid. We may just do this the easy way. The expensive way. It's a pretty small end. Oh, there's that one. Teleport on the rooftop. You know what? We're going to get him first. Because he ran away from us. I want that. Give me that. Got it. I would love if you just harvest one of these. Oh, jeez Louise. Want that. Got it. It's nice to have these little steps. Oh, that one came out of downtown. No idea where he came from. Alright. I'm trying to decide what tower we destroy first. I want to see if there's actually a box. Oh, shoot. We are out of rockets now. Okay, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to dig this little layer out here. The last one I was in was actually big enough to have an ender chest and everything to like store all the stuff you could get. I'm actually going to put that back for now because my OCD would destroy me looking at that. Yeah, so maybe this one's not big enough to have all those resources, but I definitely will use these purple blocks for something. They're a really pretty block and they're a hard block to get just because they're so limited. So I really like, you know what, actually, now that I think about it, oh gosh. Are these purple blocks as in the blocks of those little fruit things that spawn everywhere? No, those are, right, well, maybe they are. So can I just farm that? I actually might be able to. Maybe that's how you make these blocks, because there's no other way for these to respawn. Alright, let's not fall from way up here. Perfect. Thank you, kind sir. Okay, you don't need anything more than once. So we're at 5. If we can get one more, that'd be great. Purple. We'll have to look and see what those plants are. Those plants, I think, are purple, so maybe we seriously do just harvest those plants. Now, that would be unfortunate, because it was not my plan. I mean, clearly these are in stone. Oh, I'm realizing I'm not collecting anything. Okay, so let's see what we can get out of our inventory. We got silver wings, beetroot seeds, don't care. Boy. This is why I shouldn't carry as much crap with me everywhere I go. I want to keep the dirt blocks just in case. I don't really need the ender pearls. I guess we don't need the glass. We can get glass from our villagers. Get the blocks that matter here. I'm gonna leave the roof on in case next time we come back we get shot out of the sky. That'll be a way to keep ourselves from falling and dying. Yeah, we're gonna just kind of work this thing down. I don't know, actually, maybe doing this too is gonna limit the reproduction of these guys. Whoa. I am gonna run out of space here in a minute. Obviously, I only have so many. Stack of 64 goes by pretty quick. I think we've already reached it. Those are slabs. I actually don't need stairs. I need these. Yeah, so we've reached an end point. We need the bricks, not the columns. Look at all the stuff here. Alright. Let's grab all this. We need one more shulker box, and I hear him. But he's in such a terrible spot. Alright. buddy. That's why we kept this here. Wait for ourselves to fall. Those things actually don't do that much damage. I'm surprised how much it's hurting. So where's he at? We're gonna... take one for the team, and then we're just gonna bust this out. I need that. Where'd that go? The missing piece. Did it fall? I think it did. There it is. Perfect. So we've got our 6. I'm gonna give us a couple more chests. You know what, we're actually going to utilize... I don't want to walk back up these dang stairs in here, but you know what, we're going to do it anyways. We're going to utilize the... Oh, yeah, duh. Come on. We're going to utilize the height of this place to... So we can have one more shoot us. Use that height in our advantage to save our first couple of rockets. I hear another one. And he's trying to shoot me. Top of this one. No, we don't have to waste rockets. We'll just jump from above. Alright, we're not... Okay, we're wasting rockets. So, let's see. We need to go in that early direction, right? Yes. Get as many blocks away as we can. Keep our height. Maximize each rocket. This is going to be we're going to be cutting it close. We may have to run a little bit. I actually don't even know where that thing comes out at. So hopefully we can find it. We know we started around negative... Oh, man. Negative 912. We know that, so we're almost there. And then it was... maybe 100? I mean, it was low. So we know it's generally in this direction. Whether or not we can make it 2,600 blocks with 5 rockets, that's gonna be the actual question here. But hopefully everything goes okay. We're gonna pretend we're all right. So let's just keep moving. I'll probably find an end city now. 4 rockets. Now they're not looking for one, they'll probably be one right here. We'll probably fly right over top of it. Hope that's not the case, but I guess we'll find out. Not gonna run into these. 3 rockets. Okay. Well, we're getting a little far off on our negative, but we do have enough ender pearls to kind of chuck things around. If we need to gain some extra blocks again. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. 2,500 when we had 5 rockets left. We're about 1,000, so I think we're okay. We're just really going to maximize each one of these rockets. I'd like to have one left when we get back. I would like to not be at 0. You'll see why here in a minute. Alright, there it is. Can I get in that thing? Apparently not, but you know, we're close enough. Boop. Alright, and our exit should be this direction? Alright. I've been wrong before. Oh, yeah, we don't go back through a portal. We have to go through this thing. That wasn't what I was putting. I was putting it to land like in the portal. Alright, so we made it here. We are back. We are alive. We know what we're gonna do. We hate that we do. We're just gonna start dumping stuff in chests. We don't... Oops. Nope, we're not dumping that in the chest. We don't need any of this as of yet, because we don't know what we're doing with any of this, but extra Elytra, love that. That'll come in handy. We got some more shulkers. I actually have enough to build 2 shulkers. We have enough to build 3. You know what? There is a box. Oh, hey, I was looking for these earlier. I know we have a chest that's full of chests. It's chest. But anyways, we can just make another one. And we'll come over here, open this up, make a chest, make 3 shulkers. Awesome. I don't know what I'm going to do with these yet. I love having them. A big thing that you can actually do, since you can carry an end chest around with the Silk Touch, you can put a couple of these in here, so you can have 27 shulker boxes with 27. It's pretty thick inventory. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to show you is in here. Hopefully it's hopefully it's everything I'm dreaming of it being upon arrival. We're not quite done with the interior. We kind of messed up some measurements, so we'll have to figure that out. And I will let you know it will not be finished because there is one task. I will inform you about here shortly what we have to do to finish it. Okay, actually, real quick, I need to figure out. Here we go. The one thing we do need to do is, well, let's get there, and then we'll worry about that. So here it is, in all of its glory. Look at it. We need to work on our roadways. You know, we had that actually with that blaze spawner that we were playing with, but we don't really worry about that anymore. But I want to work on these roadways so we're not getting shot by ghosts. But anyways, we will make our way through. Look at the ground, 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 look at the ground. What was that noise? Alright, anyways. So, oh, it's walking on... Oh, I didn't realize Deep State made that terrible of a noise. Alright, well, this is going to be an annoying farm. We've got some blocks here. I don't think it's going to be enough. But everything else actually should be working. We haven't done the storage system part of it yet. And somebody just drove by in a really loud truck. So we got... Yeah, I thought there was something in one of these boxes. Yeah, there's some soul lanterns. Do I really know how to use any of these? No, we don't. We don't need this lever. Could leave our shulker here, but I'm going to save it. So, when I turn around, I think you're going to be able to guess what this is. So we'll slowly... Yep, if I've done my job right, that should look like a creeper face. We are going to build a creeper farm. Now, I'm going to use the trident effect to auto-kill them, standing here, let the XP just absorb through the wall. However, as you can see above, there's nothing there. So we're going to work on that today. This was kind of... I don't know why I chose this palette. I'm not actually a huge fan of it anymore, but we've made it this far. So I think we're just going to build the rest of it like we did our end portal, which is this bad boy. And I don't remember how many blocks I needed to go up. And we also don't have a way to get outside at the moment, so we're going to have to break our way out of here. Actually, I may just punch these out. Perfect. So now, well, we need to actually spawn-proof this thing anyways, because right now we're not doing a very good job at that, because we have these little ledges here. For no reason, because you can't see that. That was for decorational purposes. You can't see it from in here. We'll just, we're going to stick the fences there. Maybe we'll cap them off with a half slab. We're actually going to basalt that corner. Yeah. Let's do a little fixing of some of the stuff we've done. We won't need that, and then we'll just grab like a stack of half slabs. Let's head out here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of that fence. We're not going to fall. We're going to bring this up to where that's at. Same here. We'll just put a little slab here. It'll look neat from the... How'd you do that? It'll look neat from below, I think, but you'll never be below because the water is approximately 200 blocks in that earlier direction. So it won't be an issue anyways, but for my OCD's sake, it's clean. It's clean, cut, and concise. Alright, so now we're ready for the nitty-gritty of this thing. We need to also be sure... I guess we got our wings to be able to get back down here and get in, though. Like, we make this 2x2 channel all the way up, getting back through it with wings may be a little difficult. So, but anyways, we'll just get started. We'll figure that out. That issue out later. We're just gonna build it up like this. You know, you just don't like building things out of cobblestone. I think it takes away from the game. You know, they give us these lovely palettes. Why not make everything look nice? Relax. Oh, I'm also realizing there's another issue we've got. Yep, the tops of these. We'll just cap them off. I'm gonna punch my way through here real quick so I can see this one. And now that's spawn proof. Alright. Now, if I remember correctly, I'm actually gonna look up this real quick on my screen here, the statistics for the fall damage of creepers. We'll see how many blocks they need to go. Oh, You know, I had the research pulled up. I just didn't finish reading. This isn't working the greatest. Alright. Alright, okay, I got the number now. So we're going to be a little careful. Well, we know the fall part works, because we just fell ourselves. So they're going to drop here, hopefully, and the trident's going to in the corn by these sticky pistons. It's the plan. I think that method still works. I guess we'll find out. So I believe that if we get in here, we go 1, well, that was technically 3. Okay, so we're at 6. 8. I think like 20 blocks. I think 24 kills them. Maybe we'll go 21 just to be safe. 8. That's 10. We're going to use that as our marker. 12. Why did we only grab 1 stack? We knew this was going to take so many. Alright. I don't have rockets to play this silly rocket game, so unfortunately we are going to have to dig this dirt back down. But we keep rechecking our math, which is great. We need a ton of stone. I don't know why I thought I didn't need that much stone. We brought this much stone for a reason. You know what? And we brought all this extra stone for, yeah, the rest of it. Looks like we're gonna have to definitely do some resourcing. Definitely, I can tell you with certainty. 10, 12. Yeah, we'll just kind of keep working our way up here. Hopefully this gives us a good supply. We may have to AFK this, you know, like when I go to class or when I'm doing homework, just to get the amount of gunpowder we need to keep up our elytra fetish. 14, 16. Can't wait for this new mouse as well. You guys want to it clicks first off, second off, my scroll wheel only works a couple % of the time. I'd say 50-50. What did I say? Was that 16? 18? Or 14? And this is 16. Well, we'll double check. Because this would either be 18 or 20. I am hoping though the new hardware doesn't require different ports of the computer. That would be unfortunate. This is gonna hurt, but alright, let's count this down real quick one more time to be sure. We could do the math in the X, Y axis. It's a little confusing sometimes, so this way. So that's 20. Let's go ahead. We'll do 22. We'll do the 22. Actually, it doesn't. It actually doesn't matter now that I think about it, because this is an AFK farm. We're not killing them. Okay. With that being said, we can stop here. Let's go ahead and start building out. I think like, okay, so we also got to figure out the water thing here. You know, I really am usually good about going into like a creative world, designing something, then bringing it here and recreating it. We're doing this one on the fly because I didn't do my research. So I'm trying to decide the design as well. I think we'll go with that. I gotta remember how far water will travel. I know it's 7 blocks, but okay, so like the idea here is to make a pond to push all the creepers to the center of this. Okay, well, you know what? We'll continue about our merry way. We will figure it out in the long term. Short term, let's get this blocked out. So I think, so 7. I think it travels 7. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it travels double the distance if you have an elevation, and we're going to have an elevation step with stairs. I realize I've got myself in an infinite loop of misunderstanding. Maybe this is something I can also Google. You know what? We're all about Google. Let's see what they have to say for that. Well, I don't want to spend all time Googling things because I am a delinquent and didn't look this stuff up, so we'll just continue. I think 9. I think 9 out, and you put a stair, and it'll double the water. We'll find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There it is. My Discord messages are loud. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, this isn't a... I'm so used to building things on odd blocks because, you know, I really strongly dislike odd numbers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but since this has to have a hole in the center... Oh, I did it again, see? Since this has to have a hole in the center, everything's just falling down. The lake down there, let me tell you, is full of so many resources. When I was building this down here, I was dropping everything, messing up stairs and slabs, and of course I didn't catch any of them. They all went straight down into the abyss. Alright, and now we just need to connect these together. And if I'm correct, once we do this, you know, this is actually the exact same design they used for Enderman Farm, I'm realizing. It's very similar. Maybe I've just got my own way of building farms, I guess. I don't know. Maybe good or bad, I guess. Oops. I am really not out of those, seriously. Alright, well, let's just, let's use these up real quick. I cannot believe I ran out that fast. This is going to be a long process. We're going to have to go back and get more resources. We're going to have to pick up our water source block that we put down for doing this. I don't know how I'm feeling with this FOV. It's kind of changed my hitbox marker a little bit because it's making my camera actually turn faster. It makes sense. No, that doesn't make sense. There we go. However, it's a little annoying. I'm not gonna lie. If I'd be annoyed about something, it's the fact that I changed that. But however, if I can get used to it, I like having the wider vision. Alright, we're out of both. Alright, I think. You know, no. I just, in my head, I went, I think I can just dolphin dive and land in there. I'll be fine. Oh, this is an infinite water source now. Dang it. Is this where our blocks are at? Perfect. Yeah, I just about told myself that I think I can jump and turn myself in the perfect position to get right in this hole. No, we're not going to try that. We may actually be. We're not out of... I don't need these anymore. But we're out of smooth stone, which we have so much of it from clearing the cave out. We're going to have to... You know what? Let's just do that. Let's just go get more resources. That's over here. We've got another hour plus. So we'll definitely get this thing hashed out. We do... That's the other thing I don't have. Oh, I didn't look at you, did I? No, we're friends. Okay. The other thing I don't have is all the buttons, all the trap doors. So a typical creeper spawner is just a platform. Buttons and doors prevent anything else from spawning. And trap doors. Which I'll show that process, but I don't have any of those builds, and I know it's going to take a ton of buttons and a ton of trapdoors. They're not expensive, and we have plenty of oak logs in our wood chest. But we haven't harvested wood since we literally cleared the trees out in the beginning. We could even use spruce, actually. We do have a giant spruce tree, so it's actually, we're going to go and just grab it. We have that thing. Let's see how far 60 gets us. I think I'd rather use spruce because it matches the palette I'm going for. You don't see it though, so maybe it's, you know, it's not important. I need to quit letting your OCD get the best of me, and this is going to be okay. So, we're going to head down. I see it's dark out. We're going to need to sleep before we leave again. We'll do the dangerous jump where you don't pull your light trap to the last minute. And you swoop into the caverns. Now, the reason I opened this up is I can come around here. I can make a dive. This is going to look so cool when it's opening. It is a pain to walk on. Yeah, gosh, spawns everywhere. I think it's going to look awesome. That's enough that I believe... You know what? We told ourselves we brought this for a reason. And there's another one right here. This is our reason. There's no reason we can't just fill this bad boy with both types. We're sticking to our idea. We're going to make it look as clean as possible by using processed stone and not cobble. I know a lot of people just go straight to cobble because it's the first thing you get, but I am, for one, a person of decorating, so, or for designing things to look nice. Not that other things don't look nice, but I think you can choose different palettes and make it look better. We'll grab some more. I think that ought to be enough for now, so we'll grab our little chest. Did I grab the element? No, okay. We'll grab our chest and we will head back. We're gonna sleep on the way. Yeah, okay, so you can see the issues I've had. It might even be, there might be more spawns than I think, so spawn proofing this. I don't think light sources spawn proof for slimes, so that's really unfortunate that whole thing's gonna be full of slimes all the time. We'll have to figure out how to remediate that. Maybe we just get some iron golems walking around. I don't know if they hit slimes or not, but speaking of iron golems, though, not to get off on a tangent or anything, I think that's going to be our next adventure. So right now this looks cool. This is what the Dyson's going to look like from the bottom. I mean, not really. We'll add some light so you can see, put some slabs on the bottom just so you can hide some lanterns like we did here. So you can see the shape of it better, because if you look at it from underneath, directly underneath when it's finished, it's going to look like a circle and not a sphere. But anyways, it's day. Alright, it doesn't matter. You know what we could do though? Let's take a bed with us. It doesn't matter. Why is that guy out here? How'd you... Pesky cats. I'll tell you what, these things have been a pain since I started making this villager breeder thing. I can't even turn his cart around. Alright, buddy. If the cats come back, just spray some water. Okay, he's staying. Yeah, since I built this thing, that's another thing I need to figure out how to remediate. The amount of cats that spawn here. I AFK'd here while I did homework. I don't know, I stood here for a good hour. I think it was about... No, it was over an hour. It was definitely over. I had been close to 2, maybe even pushing 3. I lose track of time sometimes when I'm doing homework. But... What? Why? Oh, Enderman punched me. Right, be mad all you want. And then I walked through that nether portal like I just did, and there had to have been 50 cats. Something crazy. Which reminds me, actually, now that I say that, so I know that there's a cap limit, right, to mobs. However, if you send them to the nether, or for like, so say I'm doing like my ender, if I send them here from the ender, they can actually, but you have to teleport in. You can't render them in. You have to teleport into the portal and immediately have to. I don't know, there's some rules that you can kind of mess with. I've seen a tiered system for an render where it's they spawn platform, like kind of, which can see me down in a descending order, and by doing that, they've maximized the amount of. We'll take this up with us. They have maximized the amount of Enderman they can get by making them produce, by making them move between the loaded chunks, and so they eventually they can get 200, which is the standard mob cap just based on density requirements, but it's a lot of work and a lot of things like I'm talking about that I don't really fully understand, so I'm not gonna worry about it, but that is an option we have. Okay, I'm gonna switch out a couple of these just because we're gonna run out. Okay, let's continue this. I think we got enough stone now to maybe be useful. Yep, perfect. I'm realizing now our glass door window's not gonna be very needy or very efficient anymore either. I put that there, just let a little light in when we're standing in the farm. You can see the outdoors. You don't feel like you're just sitting in a cave, but whatever is what it is. So we're gonna finish this platform up, and then we'll move on to the next step, which is the part I don't know. I've seen this done many times. I have built it before. I feel like my other ones before were way bigger, so maybe I'm not actually building this right. But you know, we're building it our right way, which may be the wrong way, maybe the left way to some people. It's not the right way. But we're gonna do it anyways. I know maybe it's not gonna be maybe the most efficient. You know, our efficiency might be down on the farm, but I believe we can still. I still think we can produce enough gunpowder to. In an AFK, you know, and it's an AFK machine. Yeah, it really stinks that like Enderman. I was going to. My first idea was like, oh yeah, why can't I just build a trident killer for the Enderman farm? It is 3x3, makes it a little more difficult. Like this 2x2 makes it easy to pass it between. Oops. Piston to piston. However, I looked into it because I couldn't figure it out, and somebody else had already done it. Oh crap! We need a table. Tridents actually don't hurt Endermen, and I think they did that on purpose because they knew that trident killers had become a thing. So they're like, you know, no. Little silly took that aspect out of the game, but I understand. I do get it. Play it as intended. I'll see how. So we get this done. It gives us gunpowder. So yeah, our next thing is definitely gonna be an iron farm. I don't know where I'll put it. I really kind of wanted it to be in the pits of the Dyson pit. Oh, what are you doing? Don't you waste any of those, Kyler. So we'll see where we can put that. That's gonna be out of range for the villagers. That's gonna be our biggest problem, is not just breaking our villager hall, or breaking the iron actually spawner. So it needs to be 100 blocks, but I don't know if those count vertically. So I know those things counted just so like the reason our village spawner is 80 plus blocks away from the edge of the Dyson is because that is like the distance it takes to not break it. I don't know what happens if that works vertically though. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this, and the reason we have this here. You know, we're going to find out real quick whether or not we've completely messed this up. So, infinite water source. If I place a source block of water here. Nope, that doesn't count. Alright, let's try that again. Here and here. How far do they travel? What? Oh, wait. Yeah. So, see, it's coming to the edge here. So, this means everything on that wall will travel here. Everything on this wall will travel to that wall. Yeah, so this is perfect. Now we just gotta, I was like, oh, what? We broke it. No, it's not broken yet. I will break it. It's not yet. And thankfully, I just polished up our boots yesterday with some Death Strider, so this water has nothing on me. Oh, now it does. I wish there was a faster way to do this, but nope. There is not, so we're gonna have to do this over and over and over again to go all the way around. No! Unfortunately, this is what happens when I play creative to design things. Is I get like so used to how easy this is in creative, just go all the way around, and come into survival, and this is how tedious the world actually is. But we're having fun. Picking up our water buckets, placing them down. How many stairs we place? Oh god, we placed like 80. Oh Lord, Lord have mercy. Well, we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue. Yeah, and so our next order of business is, imagine that, is doing the wither. I'm excited to, okay, I'm gonna put big air quotes on that. I'm excited to do that. The dragon went okay. We didn't come fully prepared, but and we were trying to do the bow action and trying to do the kill the orbs, and you know what? But it ended up being like so much easier by just sucking it up and punching the thing. The Endermen were the biggest issue, but having those bottles and collecting the breath, dang it, collecting the breath was the way to go. But anyways, there's not any really quirkiness behind the Wither. It is a nuke itself. It shoots little nukes, so it is gonna be one of those things that's really gonna stink to probably try to kill. Oh, why do I keep doing that? You know what, I'm gonna blame it on my mouse not being high quality. Sometimes it actually does though spin in the opposite direction that I rotate it. We're almost done here, thankfully. Boy, see, I spun up, not down. Whatever, guy. I just want to be done with this. We're getting close. We have one more side after this, and I believe it's only like 21 blocks or something crazy. And then we'll get on to the nitty-gritty of what is the primary part of his farm. And I'm realizing that, again, unlike creative, I am in a mode where I can be killed very easily. So we're going to have to maybe sleep the nights away until we completely finish this thing, because if creepers start spawning, it's bad news for our farm, and it's certainly bad news for me. So we're going to try to avoid that situation at all costs. So close. No. Oh, that's an odd number anyways. Let's get it done. Alright, we can pick a couple blocks up, so it doesn't matter. Perfect. So, we're going to go ahead and drop, well actually, what we should do, we should drop this, because we're going to need this. We're also going to need this, and we're also going to need this, and we're going to use it. Get our perfect little 2x2 bed. You know what? This is all the base ever needs. Is a chest, a table. You know, you can put a furnace on top of this, and you can stack chests, and a bed. Like, you could build a 4x4 base, and it would be completely functional in Minecraft. You have to be able to get into it, but as long as you could stand, like, on the bed, like one corner of his bed, where you can have everything stacked up here, so you can have a door, or right here, yeah. Maybe one time I'll do that, try to minimize my life and fit into a... Maybe we'll play a one chunk. One chunk would actually be really fun. You know what? I have a list of things I've written down. I'm gonna pull it out real quick. Another quick brief pause. I keep a Minecraft journal with my ideas and stuff. I know it's not original, because one chunk does exist. Oh, there's my sticky note from my life when I died, and the name ideas for the Dyson. Yeah, a one chunk world. It's actually, you know what? I'm really proud of that idea. It'd be fun to build everything in a 16 by 16 grid straight up. I might go... I hate even numbers. Oh, we'll do it. We'll do it anyways. Alright, so... Next thing next. Here comes the confusion again. Okay, so we definitely... Well, we're one block here. And now we're two. So this needs to be the platform. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if we were like hole, hole, hole. Alright. We're going to start it from here Because I got some major math to do now. Actually, this is the height it needs to be, because something falls off the edge here. It needs to be able to... Yep. I almost fell. I puckered, if you can tell. Oh, shoot. This needed to be a stone brick. Okay, let's just drag this across. This is the problem with building things. I'm going to cry about constantly. Wait, if a creeper falls... I really want to check this out. Can I get up there without wasting... I'm flying all over the place because I'm not used to having these really efficient... Okay, so if a creeper walks, and he's like, what's going on over here? Yeah. Okay. So I can go just all the way to the edge of the water. Perfect. Alright, one more. Yeah. I don't even know what I was talking about. The one chunk world? Oh yeah, I hate the thing. But you know what, maybe we'll just do it. I think it's a good idea. I think it'd be fun, you know, once the community expands here a little bit. So please join the community. It'd be kind of cool to do a one chunk community where like everybody gets a chunk, but not in the sense of like, you know, they do have that already, but not in the sense of like this is like it's all on top of each other. Like it is one chunk, like you are all in and around each other's immediate area. Okay. So we need to decide. Okay, this is the part that's gonna get to me. So if we did like boom, boom, I know this is what's gonna be strange is when we get here. Yeah, there's gonna be that double in the middle. So the other option I have is trying to decide how that works from the. Because it has to work from the center, right? Say I have this and I made a hole there. Which means there would be a hole here. Which means there would be a hole... Wait, are these? Yeah, yeah. Hole here. Which means there's a hole... I don't know why I put the other block over there. Here. Nope. Yeah, this swimming fast thing. Drive me nuts. Alright. And then technically there'd be a hole right there. Right. So that hole's over this. Okay, so the only thing that does is that one in this direction. No, okay, that works out. So why doesn't that work on paper from above? We've got... Huh? Okay, we're gonna keep running with this for now. And see why it doesn't math out. I mean, if it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not going to be symmetrical. We're not going to see it. But I'm really confused on why it doesn't technically work. Okay, right. So we're going to start. Well, we probably shouldn't start from here. We'll just continue. So what's going to happen is there's going to be a hole here. Ah, there's not going to be a hole here. Right, but that's fine. That just means that when we get to the other end, what is going on here? Why is this so confusing to me? Why is this hurting my head this much? Yeah, so we'll have a double end. So since we started from there, we'll, yeah, use that as our guide. Here, here, here. That stinks, but... Okay, but now, see that, okay. Now I see the problem. It doesn't work when you get to the... So it works. Okay, I take a breath. Like, I'm beyond confused. Here, here, here. Okay, so we just... This is closed. That's closed. Once I do this, the rest of the layers will be infinitely easier. So we just don't use that. Right. So is this the one corner that's gonna be screwy? So it's this is a single. That's a double. That's a double. Like we're gonna go from over here, I guess, and we'll one. Why was that not working before? I'm not crazy. That totally was not working like that, and I couldn't. Well, I guess we're gonna find out because we're about to get to the other end. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I guess I am just losing it. I am officially just crazy. Okay. So now comes the fun part. So I need to probably clear my inventory. We're gonna need more. We don't need slabs for now. Let's just, I'm gonna do what makes my heart happy here. I'm going to fill out my inventory the way I like it. Nice and organized, enough to do another layer. Not enough to drive me nuts. We don't need any of this. Probably won't need another bucket. Probably won't need all of this wood for the time being. Let's start with one stack. We're out of space anyways. Let's put this in here. Boom. Make it into, okay, so we got that. Buttons. One stack of buttons. Wait, is it seriously a block of wood for a button? Oh my goodness. Okay. 64 buttons. And then a one stack of wood. Nope. So one stack of wood. Wait, how do you make a trapdoor? Like this? Across the top. So 164, we get 20. So let's see what one stack of that and that do for us. And we're going to have to get up there over here. Man, this depth strider speed is incredible. Okay, so what you do, and I'm gonna start from the specified corner. Which way is, where's our building at? I think our buildings are below us that way, right? Oh, it doesn't matter, Kyler. Where the heck is our building at? Here it is. Okay, so this will be the corner we'll start on. So from here, button, 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 button. And you just do this all the way across. Okay, brief update. I'm doing this wrong. Now I gotta collect all these buttons again. I see, this is why I love Minecraft. Never a dull moment. I'm not hating every bit of this right now. We're gonna get this going. I promised myself I would do it, not really a tutorial, but a walkthrough of how I build things in a stream. So this is the day that I had the most amount of time, and now I'm regretting every bit. Okay, so we gotta jump down here. Thankfully we're fast. Grab all our buttons. We should have 64 of them. Okay. Go back up top, and don't be a dummy. Okay, you're already being a dummy. There we go. Okay, this is where we want to start from. Trapdoors are first. And I would have known this if my intelligence was higher. Okay, so we are to see that trapdoors are a limiting factor, 100%. That stinks. So it is one stack of buttons so far, and I think this is honestly going to take. Let's do 2.5. Let's see if 2.5 stacks of wood does enough trapdoors. I hope. No, we slept the other night. Game. We're friends here. We're friends. We're gonna have one door extra, so it's 2.5 stacks of wood, one stack of, and maybe. Okay, so it gives us an extra, yeah, odd number of holes. That makes sense. All right, technically we need to open all these button layout. So if I do remember, yeah, the buttons go in the. No. How does a typical one work? I'm good. Do I look up a picture? I don't want to do that. I don't want to falter. Dang it. I think I'm fine here. Let me just look at a picture real quick and see. so that's all the information I needed. Oh, I closed my stream. The buttons are your diagonals. Okay, so in the diagonals is the buttons. Man, I really wish I didn't have to look anything up. I really wanted to be able to do this by myself. Oh, oh, I can't do anything by myself. The buttons are the diagonals. Wait, do I need buttons on the... Ooh, these outer... Actually, this might actually cause a problem. Didn't think this through, oh boy. Maybe I should have just left those out. I left them for the sense of it makes it look symmetrical, but I'm realizing that that is a space where anything can spawn on that outer rim. Maybe we make it unspawnable by adding, I don't know, layer carpet or something. And it'll be an unspawnable block out here. That was silly of me. Slab maybe. Okay, actually, one thing of buttons is what it takes. And 2.5 things of trapdoors. Okay, so we kind of know our quantities now. We will, I believe that's all you need is that. Yeah. You know what? Now, because I don't trust myself, I'm going to find out. Once my eye quits bothering me. I've had really bad allergies lately, which is really strange. It's getting cold out and harvest is over, but my golly, is my body struggling with this. Good music for intermission. I'm glad the music came on. I'm honestly just trying to figure out what I've done wrong. It's going great. I'm not losing it. Okay, so I think, based on what I just saw, somebody else just do. I hate this. The trapdoors don't go here. It's more buttons. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything right this stream. What have we done right so far? I mean, I guess we found the end thing, the end fortress. Nope, then the, yeah, like an end island settlement. I don't know what they call everything. I really need to get better about terminology. No! Alright. Man, Depth Strider is so fast. I wish I would have put that book on. I've had a Depth Strider book for forever. Really wish I would have put it on, because man, you use Swift in the water. Alright. Make sure our camera's lined up straight so we don't walk into a hole again. I did not just break a button. What is the hitbox on a button? Okay, eventually we will do this from the beginning to the end. Okay, so we need a ton more buttons. I'm realizing now this is going to take a lot more wood than I originally anticipated. What do we got for stacks left here? Not a whole lot. Alright, what do we got here? So I guess this is all of our wood. We're just going to use this. I think we need another stack of buttons. And we'll head on up and I'll show you what I was supposed to do from the beginning. So I was right about the buttons. It's one thing that's going good for me. I was right. This is buttons. I felt the buttons, so okay, the buttons felt necessary, and then I was like, wait a minute, buttons doesn't prevent something from like to recognize a walk path. So we walk in this hole. Like trapdoors do that. You know, most mod spawners these are trapdoors, so your mobs walk through. Not the case, Skylar. Not the case at all. So why don't mob spawners use buttons? This is so much more feasible than trapdoors. You don't have to worry about anything. Huh. Okay, so this is now complete. Now we just copy this as many times as we want. Without falling off. Perfect. So without falling off, and I fell into a hole. I expected to fall off this edge, not in between the gaps. Alright. Maybe I need to get some blue light glasses, man. I tell you what, my eyeballs are not feeling looking at this monitor today. Woof. Okay, we've done that. We've achieved greatness. Greatness 0.5. Greatness level 0.5 out of 5 stars so far. Not just because I'm struggling with everything else. Okay, so we know that that's solid because these are my extra bitsies because I am OCD. And I can't build things out. Okay, so this one, every other. And now, I like how the game didn't drop me until I turned around to look. That was really convenient. Thanks for that. Boom. Nailed it. Okay, line ourselves up the block. Look straight. Yep. That was it. Nope, that was not. Or we could just walk on this line. I am losing my mind. Why didn't I just do that to begin with? Okay. Do that. You walk up to the line you want the blocks on. And you just walk straight backwards. Could technically do it like this too. I don't like this close-up view. I feel like they made that more challenging than it needed to be. And there it is. It's like a brief pause where I have a moment to realize I've screwed up, and the game's like, and down you go. Right, get in the gap, shoot the gap, turn, perfect. We're going to be a master at building a lattice grid by the time we get done here. I don't know how many stories I'll do. I'll probably only do a couple stories. Maybe we'll go like 3, and then I will see how efficient it is off camera, and if I don't like it, we'll double it every day until we like it. Maybe that's a good idea, or a bad idea. Okay, so this is where we started. So these will be buttons. So you're thinking about the only way that wouldn't work is if we are testing the random buttons. The only problem with that is we can only test that. Yeah, I'm going to be able to test at night, and then I don't know if the rates are different. But anyways, so we got to figure out what we're doing with this. Because this kind of affects everything. So now, we put the trapdoors above all the spaces that there's not a button, which is just the 4 corners of this. Which is a lot of trapdoors, so we definitely are going to have to go run through an oak woods forest somewhere and just destroy it. Because clearly this takes a ton of resources. We're just going to crouch walk through this whole process because, quite frankly, I cannot be trusted with my own body. And we'll just continue through here. It's gonna take so many tries. I needed to get a number count. We'll have to figure out what we've done here because we'll do the math later and just see how many items this takes. I know. I'm aware that we've got 2 more stacks of these, but we will do that. Get that. Stack that up. Boom. We've got buttons. We've got trapdoors. We've got progress. Okay, so this thing technically. Whoa. This thing should technically, jeez Louise, should technically run this tonight, this next darkness, because it's got a platform. Well, let's hurry up and get it done, but it should run on this platform. Is this where I was just walking at? No. Here it is. That wasn't what I was doing either. Alright. There we go. So if we get this done fast enough, they should technically be able to spawn on this layer and fall down, which I'm realizing is also a major issue because A, we don't have a trident, and B, we've got these areas that things can spawn that we don't want to spawn, so we need to hurry and probably get those slabs done as well. But let me just struggle. Wowza. Alright, we need more trapdoors. Do I have enough? I think I got my personal stock of, yeah. Oh, this ain't personal stock, that's way too many. Blast that out. We'll save the 40. We'll make the doors. Now what? Make more doors. Doors and more. Buttons. So we're gonna get this done. You know what, while we're here, let's just go ahead and do it. We have our, yep, so let's grab like 2 stacks of slabs. We're gonna mob proof that little area on both ends. Is it, hopefully, is it just both ends, or do I have 3 ends that do this? I hope it's just 2. That'd be frustrating. Alright, where was I? If you can't tell my mind with school and everything, it's just kind of all over the place. Not a single thing I've had to say has been in, you know, any kind of order. Just all over the place. Just jump from one thing to another to another. We're done with that. Okay, so this needs to be mob proofed. Just these 2 edges. I don't think this affects the efficiency of the farm. I hope it doesn't. Nothing can spawn in hassle, so that just cuts off the edges that we don't use. I needed to finish the buttons up. Where's my last button? Where there's the buttons, baby? Wait, what? Is that really the last? Wow. Alright. Oh. Unnecessary trapdoor placement. I was like, what? There's no button placement there. Alright. Continue on. Try to hurry and get this done. Do the old shift unshift trick. It really wears your pinky out. If you really want to practice some pinky control, do this. Try to get some good muscle memory of doing that. Lord. Okay, so this should be a spawnable creeper layer. Oh, but this is gonna prevent them from walking off, right? Yeah, nothing can walk through there. I have caused myself the biggest headache in the world. We could just get rid of this edge and not deal with it anymore. And that's what we're gonna do, because it is giving me a lot of internal issues that I didn't need. Yeah. We're gonna get rid of that one, and the one beneath it. You may ask how I'm digging so fast in water. Aqua affinity, baby. This helmet and these boots, game changers. Alright. We have a... Are they still coming? We have achieved partial greatness. We've got enough blocks to do another layer. We do not have enough buttons in there. We're going to start another layer. Inside that button. Boop. Got some mist blocks here. And then we honestly just wait until it's nighttime. And then have to battle our way through all of the beasts. That's not what I meant to do, but whatever. Alright, so we should have, what? The button layer is done, because it is consecutive and below, so that's nifty. We just need the button layer above by starting with the button in the diagonals. So here and here. I didn't say there. I don't remember saying that. Yep. It's my life now, just play some buttons. Play Minecraft, space buttons. Alright, and then we will go ahead and just, nope, and start it. Yeah, start the farm, press the button. No, meant to just do that. So we can start with that. And grab some more of that. Oh, my eyes. Alright. And then we start working away. Perfect. I know we're close to the end, buddy. And then we switch over because we've given up on making this thing symmetrical. I mean, it technically still is symmetrical. I just can get myself to accept it. Perfect. And then we go through the process of in-betweens. Step forward. Full. Back it up. In-betweens. Step forward. Full. In-betweens. Alright, I'm done with that. Now, honestly, I haven't. It's a lot scarier when you fall now. Let's do this. Let's do this for the sake of the people. Minecraft's fun to those too, but let's yeah. Get a little tune in here. That makes me want to build fast. Dun, 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 dun. This is probably so much more enjoyable as the click, 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 click. Yeah, actually project my email, because usually the driver is here by now, so I should have actually maybe new speak. I'm not going to attempt to do a stream on the new freaking mouse and keyboard, because I know how that's going to go. I will not be able to control myself. Oops. I will die a lot. I need to practice a little off-cam practice the new mouse and keyboard. The new mouse is going to be great. My hand cramps with this crappy $10 mouse. I bought a crappy $30 mouse, but you know what? It's an improvement. Let's grab our trusty trapdoors and we'll get started on this. I know we don't have near enough trapdoors. We'll start from the far side. But we'll make do with what we got. So these are on. These are on the perpendiculars. The other ones are on the diagonals. Oh, don't know how I didn't fall on that. Just crouch walk this. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. Yeah, let me know in the comment section below, though. Well, first off, like, subscribe. Dang it, I didn't even do it. I renamed these suckers finally. Are you ready? Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, like, subscribe. Anyways, put the shovel back in the inventory. Yeah, like, subscribe, please. Jeez, brain fart there. And let me know if that one chunk community sounds like something you would want to do. I'm intrigued by it. It's also my idea. So maybe why I'm intrigued by it. But I thought that'd be kind of neat. That'd be a neat thing for all of us to get involved with one another. If you want to be involved, I guess. That would be the first thing you have to ask yourself if you want to get involved in a community Minecraft server. And then the next question you ask yourself, would you be interested in a one chunk? And the one chunk is, oh shoot, it's not limited to the levels. I mean, obviously you can build infinitely elevationally in Minecraft. So that's kind of a neat feature that you'll be able to, you have your one chunk, but your one chunk goes from whatever it is, negative a billion now. It's not quite a billion, but to build limit. Which reminds me, I have an achievement to do that. We need to build our giant hole and build a giant ladder and jump from the top of the world to the bottom. That needs to occur. But anyways. Hey boy, we got buttons on the inside we gotta do now. Well. Our limiting factor ended up being wood. I looked at my box and went, yeah, that's a ton of wood. I don't think I'll need anything. I need a ton more wood. I would like to see if this thing runs. I don't want to be in here when they start dropping. I think we're also too close. So let's go ahead and sleep. I mean, I won't know if it works until... Honestly, I won't know if it works until we put a cap on it, so we really just need to probably decide how many layers we're going to do. I'm thinking 7. It's a good odd number to go with all the craziness going on here. So maybe we need to finish the roof. So we'll grab like a ton of this. But they need to be slabs, right? Yes, Kyler. Okay, let me think this through. Minecraft's just busting up my playlist to put on. Want to make sure I have enough. I think that'll be good. So, we just need to figure out where 7 layers gets us. Gosh, not jump up for a death. There's gonna we come out of the water. Okay, so there will be... Oh, we've already done one here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Button, block, block. So, button, block 4, button, block 5, button, block 6, button, block 7. And I'm out. What are the chances? Okay, so 7, give me button, block, roof. Okay. Button, block, roof. Right. Now. Yep, Kyler. Yep. Now is the question. Okay, so we want to cover up. We want to cover up everything down below. Plus our little missies. One more. One more. That's right. Trying to think this through. Not the logical thing here. Okay, so this lines up with the water. This lines up with the... I cannot tell. Are we above that? No. Yes. So it's technically one. Wait. Technically that's an odd number, but it's above. Oh, it's because it's above an even hole. Oh, I hate this. Wait. So this does need to be out one more. Oh, we'll fix that in a minute. This is also one more. Right. Man, you can't really tell when you're above something like this. I'm also hoping I did this in the lower level. If I put this on the wrong block. Oh, am I going to be upsetty spaghetti? There is a half slab here, right? Oh. Okay. Something's feeling fishy. So we have... Well, it's because it's this edge right here is what's fishy. This needs to be out one more. And this one needs to be out one more. And everything else should be good. And this should be the same size as our platform all the way down low. outside. This should be on top of the steps. This would be so much faster to place some regular blocks, but you can't quick place these half slabs by sprinting, so apologies for how slow this is. Oh. And we'll just keep working our way around, working our way, making our way. Watch me just aimlessly hold down the clicker instead of doing it over and over again. You check my email? I do have 7 emails. There's a possibility that one of these is, hey, your mouse is outside your door. As I say this, I think I just heard the FedEx truck close. I'm not even lying. I can't see out the window without moving my hand off the keyboard, and I'm holding crouch for life. Okay, so that is, even with that down there. All 4 corners, perfect. This needs to get filled in. Really, I think the best way of doing this is actually, let's just run it in a grid, kind of. The way the light actually works, you do have to kind of create a, so this is not going to be enough to prevent light during the day, obviously, because light comes in at angles, just as it does in real life. You know, you don't have light immediately from above, it is from all directions, in a sense. So light refraction, this is also kind of the same. My pinky is getting so tired of holding shift. The next keyboard I got coming, it's not a mechanical keyboard. I don't like the clackiness of like people's gamer keyboards. I know some of my buddies like those, but it's actually a smooth, low profile keyboard, keeping my wrist from being super perked up like it is right now. In addition, the keys are softer, and since they're not like, they're just easier to push, easier to hold, more like a laptop's keyboard, I guess, if you think about it compared to a computer keyboard, and it's stainless steel, so we'll see how it is. Hopefully it's pretty hefty duty. I don't really have a problem with anything hefty duty, but I'm interested to try it out. We finally did it. Okay. One rocket. Oh my, let me just bash my head off of it too. Actually, we can get a pretty good profile of this thing now. We can fly out here a little bit. Nice. Like I said, the thing is so... You know what? We're not going to say anything mean about ourselves. We are here to support healthy personal relations. But I may be the dumbest person alive. I may have made the list. I may be captain of the team for dumbest people alive at this moment. I just said let's not waste that last rocket, and proceeded to try to show you an aerial. Proceeded to fly underneath the elevation I needed to be at. This sounds like a little Mario-y. Okay, so I think you do a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think it's 12. Yeah, can you see? I guess I don't put my hand. Right here is dark, but right here is not, because the light comes in kind of from 4 different focal points. So we need to get rid of that shadowy effect there. In order to do so, I think, hopefully we have enough resources to build one of these, but you build these little leaves, and that allows us to get rid of that. Oh, you've passed go. We'll know real shortly if I can get enough resources to... Okay. I don't have enough slabs. I don't want to fly back up here, but I have enough of these brick slabs. Oh, I just had enough brick. What are we doing? Bye. Go find your dad. Okay. So we're just using the brick slab. It's gonna look a little weird that we have the rest of the build and differentiating between the two, but I don't care. I am worrying too much about the aesthetics of this thing when it is just a giant platform in the sky. It's also getting dark. That's gonna spawn mobs on top of that we don't want. Don't know how I feel about that. We're at the wait another day cycle to see if this thing works. That also stinks, so we'll do a little more. I'm running out of time. I did want to be off in 2 minutes. We ain't got time for that, but I will wrap it up here shortly as soon as I'm done testing the edge of this thing. Hopefully this is still the type of spawner that works in 1.19. I actually didn't look at the updates in the mobs. So hopefully they still work in this fashion, the button trapdoor fashion. If not, I am going to be a very upset boy, because I just spent all these resources and all these hours preparing for this thing, building this thing. Only one way to find out, though. Just keep on keeping on. It spawns spiders, so it effectively can do that. Not the mob of choice we're looking for, obviously, but well, quite frankly, we're gonna run out of blocks very quickly, so we're just gonna fill this in. Oh, I about fell off. There it is. I think we're out of them. Yep, we should have built more. I could build another crafting table. We have one down low, and we're not doing anything with any of them anyways. So let's hop. Let's actually pick this up. I honestly don't know how I'm not dead. That I panicked and just squeezed my keyboard really hard. But if a creeper spawns in here, we are dead. Chaos has ensued. What's going on? Leave me alone, sir. Nothing is working. I'm in panic mode. Get out of here. Temporary block this. Fix my eyeball. It's killing me. I need to take my contacts out apparently. I guess we'll stand here for a few minutes. Stand here, hang out with y'all for a few minutes, and we'll see if anything shows up. I'm not actually feeling as confident as I was about 10 minutes ago. Because unfortunately it seems like nothing is going as planned. Did I just hear a skeleton drop? This is not the intention. Is there any creepers in here? Oh, hey. I mean, so it works, so why am I getting mobs? Hopefully the mobs are spawning on the platform they're not supposed to, not in between the layers. Really want that gunpowder. Nope. Yeah, I guess we're gonna work on this a little bit. I don't really know what else to do. I am out of time, unfortunately, today. I have a lot of errands I gotta run, class to get to, so I guess there's nothing else maybe much I could say about that. I'll work on this to the best of my abilities for the forthcoming future, and maybe next episode I'll be standing here using this. Yeah, you know what? Nothing else we can do, but however, oh, it's okay. So creepers are, yeah. It is working. I wonder what the max number of creepers is, though. This is a bedrock thing. That's not working, though. But clearly they're spawning on top and dropping in, so I feel better about it. We do need a trident, which changes some things. We've also kind of created a little... We could just double down on this gap. So if we wanted to, we could turn this off and swing. I don't know. Anyways, I'll work on that. However, we are going to do this together, like we do at the end of every episode, because we did lose that world, the last world. Save and quit. You check out all the backups that I've saved, because I'm not losing this thing again. So, we just finished. Let's manage the world. We are going to download it. Maybe. Perfect. Let's go back out to the home screen, edit this. This is backup, and our date today is 11/9/2022. So I got before. Perfect. All right. Well, until next time, I guess I will bid you guys all a farewell. I will work on that ender farm. I will work on preparing for, I think what our next adventure will be is battling the wither. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and then comment in the comment section if you think the one chunk world is something you'd be interested in. I'd love to do something like that. I would love to invite people to this world as well. So anybody who's like looking to play Minecraft with the community, like I said, put a comment on this video, and I'd like to make that come true, because I'd love to play with more people. I think building a community would be fun. I see a lot of these streamers out here, you know, not saying it's a bad thing, like Hermitcraft. Love everybody in Hermitcraft. Watch a lot of their videos. If they don't let outsiders in, I understand the reasons why, griefing, stuff like that. But as long as I can trust you guys to come in and have fun and not be destructive, there's nothing wrong with a little game here and there. But yeah, so yeah, anyways, moral of the story, in the comment section, let me know if you would like to do like a one chunk world, like I set up in other realms that people can play on. We can set up set up some lots, maybe sell them, make your own shop there, make your own build there, but you're stuck within the parameters of bedrock to height limit, or not bedrock. Yeah, bedrock still, it's way down there, but height limit to bedrock. That is your parameters you're stuck between. But anyways, until the next time, have a good rest of your week. It's Wednesday, so happy hump day, and yeah, we'll catch you in the next video. Burp. Yeah, appreciate you guys. So, deuces.